First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWASHI.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation, all Akim of is pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth with charity, clarity, and in humility. You know, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. So basically this is just a continuation, from parables, not meant for all to understand. So in this lesson, you know, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go into showing you that this word is only meant for the prophets and the men that the Lord chose from the foundation of the world to teach this truth, to teach this word. So without further ado,
Khan,
we love the brother here, Yashawan, read the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 13. You know,
right. This is Mark chapter 4, verse 13. And he said unto them, Know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables?
Khan, right? And this is Yahushua speaking to the disciples, right? Because they asked him about, the parable of the sower seed, because they really didn't understand it. So he's saying, man, look here, you don't know this parable, so how you gonna know the rest of parables? You see what I said? So now I want to jump down in the same book, same chapter, to verse 34. You could read that for me.
Right. This is verse 34. But without a parable spake he not unto them. And when they were alone, he expounded all things to his disciples.
Khan, right? But without a parable spake he not unto them. Meaning the people or the witness to Yahushua and the people that were out there actually coming around. So he didn't speak to them without a parable. And when they and when they was alone, he expounded all things to his disciples. Why? Because they were the ones that would have the understanding, because they were those men that were sealed from the foundation of the earth, from the foundation of the world to teach this truth, and
Khan,
huh?
Khan,
Right,
yeah.
right, and that's where they were able to go out and teach the rest of the elect. See what I said? Because Yahushua opened their understanding, but at this time, when Yahushua was on the earth with them, they didn't have the full understanding of what he was giving them. He gave them a little piece here and a little piece there. But when he was crucified and went back to the Heavenly Father and then came back, then he opened up their understanding more, because he had to go back to the Father. So it was time for them to take on that leading role or that leading position, and go out there and bring out and teach this truth, you know. So now I want to go into the book of Jeremiah, because like I mentioned before, you had these top esteemed men among Israel, the men, the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They were honored and esteemed as great men for their wisdom, and certain things that they did, even though a lot of them were wicked, but then you still had some sincere ones among them, but they were still wicked. You see what I
Right, right.
said? But the thing about that is this, you know, this isn't a thing of prestige, or about man of wisdom. It isn't about none of that. See what I saying? It's a thing that a man is able to speak with a voice of the angel, you know, and all that. So it wasn't about none of that. It was about the man of the Lord who was chose from the foundation and the beginning of the earth. That's why you had certain men that would boast in their wisdom, the men, and that's why men like Paul and other apostles, the men, they pretty much curse them out, because it isn't about that. It's not about someone that can speak well, by giving them fair words or fair speeches. It isn't about any of that. It's about teaching the truth the way the Lord set it up to be taught. So with that, I want to go into the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, and verse 23. So if you could bring that out for me, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Thus said Yahawah, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Khan, right? It says, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom. You see that? So, just because you have wisdom, that doesn't mean you have the glory in it. Especially niggas like Neil Ellis and T.G. Morrison. You see what I said? So, the scriptures is saying, man, look, you don't glory in your wisdom. You see what I said? It says, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. You see what I said? Right, because the Lord isn't looking for those type of men. You see what I said? That's why he's saying that. So you could jump down to verse 24.
Verse 24. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am Yahawah, which exercise love kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delighted, says Yahawah.
Khan, right? It says that, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me. So if you're gonna glory in something, glory in this. In the understanding that you know the Most High, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And how is that done? Through the Lord open up your mind to the understanding of these scriptures and breaking them down the correct way and staying in it. You see what I said? It also says that I am Yahawah, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said Yahawah. You see what I said? So what the scriptures is saying, right, through the mouth of the Lord, that man, that man should glory. That man shouldn't glory. Why? Because, that man who glory in that he understanding the Lord, he's gonna glory because most likely that man is a part of the elect, because he has the perfect understanding of what the scriptures is saying. So from there, I want to go into the same book, Jeremiah, chapter 5. See what I said? Chapter 5, and you can pick it up at verse 5.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 5.
Right.
I will get me unto the great men. I will speak unto them, for they have known the way of Yahawah and the judgment of their God. But these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds.
Khan, it says, I will get me unto the great men. I will speak unto them. Who is saying? And how does the Lord speak to them? Through the prophets. That's how the Lord speaks to all of us. Because world right now is under the vibration of Esau. See what I said? And they are under blindness. They are under complete blindness. See what I said? So that's why
Right.
these men blinded. You know. Now from there, I want to go into the book of Isaiah chapter 34. You see what I'm saying? So the bottom line is this: you either gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. It's that plain, it's that simple. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that plain. Either you get it or you don't get it. You know.
this is it.
But they didn't get it. They didn't get it because it isn't given unto them. You know.
Can't.
Can a man look at a closed book and tell what's inside of it? Unless he open it, right?
This is it.
Okay.
So now, Jeremiah chapter 34, Isaiah chapter 34 and 16.
Isaiah 34 and 16.
Yeah.
Isaiah 34 for 16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahawah and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Can't. Right? So the scripture said, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. This is the book of the Lord, the Bible.
Right?
But you have to read it. And none of these shall fail. In other words, not one of these prophecies that are written in this book is going to fail. None shall want her mate. Meaning, this book stands alone, and you could use other sources. You could use sources outside the Bible to make a point to show what the Bible is speaking about. That's why we have these Bible dictionary and these history books to prove what the Bible is saying. See what I'm saying?
Right?
And his spirit, it had gathered them. So those prophecies and judgments that the Lord have gathered them together, and he did something with those things. He gave them to those men, to the men of the elect. That's what
Right.
he did with that.
For
For 7 days.
17. And he had cast the lot for them, and his hand had divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein.
Can't, and just to make a quick point, the man, for those pastors and things out there, if you viewing this video, y'all like to talk about there's no such thing as reincarnation. I want y'all to fix this. See what I said? But we ain't gonna get into that right now. Right? It says, and he had cast lot for them, and his hand had divided them unto them line by line, and they shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein. Right? And he had cast lot for them, because everything was parted in lot. See what I said?
Right?
So in other words, the Lord gives an individual a certain portion to a prophet, a certain portion to a teacher, a certain portion to an elder, a certain portion to a laborer, etc. See what I said? And his hand had divided it unto them line by line. So every prophet and every teacher and every apostle has a certain portion of the Spirit that the Lord gave them. See what I said? And he had and he gave it to them line by line. See what I said? Some men have greater portion than others, and some men have lesser portion than others. But the one that has lesser portion, that doesn't mean that he's less significant than the one who have more. See what I said? Because we're all about the body and the body working together. See what I said? So quick precept to that. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 14 and 32.
1 Corinthians 14 and 32.
Right.
And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right. So the spirits are going to be subject unto them. So in other words, if Jeremiah is going to be Jeremiah in this time, right? So Jeremiah back then, right, is going to be Jeremiah in this time. See what I say? But he isn't going to know, or he isn't going to be called Jeremiah, and he isn't going to know that Jeremiah. See what I say? And the portion that the Lord gave him back then, he's going to give it to him today. See what I say? It's the same way for everybody back then. Same thing for Daniel, same thing for Ezekiel. See what I say? It's going to be the same thing. You know?